I don't have a rag or anything, so I think I'll just use these leaves to absolutely clean it out. It's a beautiful spring day. The temperature is very, very close to the 70s. And as you can see, the trees are flowering. It looks like this geocache has us searching all the nooks and crannies of a wall. This could take me a while. And there it is. Nice little colourful stone. And for you younger geocachers, this is what they call a 35mm foam canister. Google it. The last time I came into this woods, it was actually about 8 inches to about a foot of snow on the ground, and you can see that video at the end if you want to watch that video. But today, just dealing with a few downed leaves and also a little bit of muddy surface, but a lot better than the winter. As you can see, it's a beautiful view from up here. And it's telling me I'm about 15 feet from the cache, and I don't want to go too further down because I just have to climb back up, right? So, in recent rainfalls, the water has washed through this area because I can see the geocache container out on the ground in the wide open. I'm just wondering whether it should be up there inside one of those nooks and crannies of the tree. Yep, this looks like a waterlogged geocache container. You see all the water in there? Well, luckily I brought a new log out with me so we can do some maintenance on this one. You think it needs maintenance? I don't have a rag or anything, so I think I'll just use these leaves to absolutely clean it out and dry it out at the same time. That looks a lot better. Now to deal with the log. And we'll just turn it inside out, and then we'll get some dry leaves to take away some of that moisture. Nice dry log to go inside. Geocaching Grainger, Borough 986. Now where did I put the lid? There it is. I'm going to try and secure this a little bit better, because I do believe that's what happened, that the rainstorm that went through the other day got to this and really moved it out. So let's see if we can sort of peg this in place. There we go. It's quite easy to find, but a little bit difficult to get to, as you can see with this muddy bank. If you come after these geocaches, just remember to put on some good shoes, because there are a lot of ups and downs, and especially in the springtime with the melting snow and the rainstorms we've had, it's quite muddy. So especially if you're going after GC3 ECDH, that's downhill, it's quite muddy, you can slip, and it takes some energy actually to get out of there as well, so just be careful. It's telling me it's around about 500 feet just off into the woods. I'm just trying to decide when I want to make that dive in, or whether I want to continue to take this path and then make the approach into the woods. I'll take the option of diving in right now. Could be the end of this tree, but one thing about this is I'm going down, and there's only one way out, and that's back up. So there is the location that the GPS on my Oregon 200 brought me to, and my phone GPS was pointing me where that bush line is off in the distance, probably about 40 feet away. I'm not too sure why there is two of everything at this location, but there was two logs, so safety first, I've signed both of them. Little bit of swag and octopus. It reminds me of the geocache, the oldest geocache in North Carolina, Octopus Garden. You might want to check that one out. One of the blessings on geocaching is to actually find a path after being in the bushes. I think I see a rainbow. I wonder which one's the cache. Lots of goodies. Let's play ball. Faust Park is a beautiful place to just have a wander around all the old buildings and looking back to the 1800s, but it is a killer when it comes to geocaching. All those up and down hills. This looks like it would make a good shelter once it's covered well with straw. When I came up on this one, I thought somebody had gone to all the trouble of putting a big pipe in the woods, but there's the cache just right behind it. And there it is. Nice container, a little bit of swag. Let's get the log signed. I'm going to put in a new log. Seems this log is quite full. All good to go? Why don't you come and get this one? The problem with buying new vehicles these days, you have to wait until they manufacture the new parts.